guys, we're going to talk about a few more uses for this machine. So what you've seen I've done is I've unplugged the vessel where the smoke fluid is. This thing is now a blower. And the reason why we use it is we use it to dry the pipes, because if you're going to do brush coating, if you're going to put a surface in here, whether you're going to brush the pipe with a resin or you're going to blow it, or however you're going to do it, with whatever rotating nozzle, whatever method you're going to use, you must, I'm begging you, please follow all the ASTM regulations. This has been going on for quite a few years now, and brush coating and spray lining of pipes is awesome, and there's a place for it. And let's just look at this classification of pipes. So if your pipe is a class 1 pipe, it's got corrosion protection, but it's got no ring stiffness, it's got no burst failure, and it cannot span a gap. And that is when you are brush coating or spray lining or blow lining inside pipes. And that's why these blowers are so cool. So what you do is you put it on. First of all, you clean the pipe thoroughly. So if you're going to put a structural liner in, you don't have to clean it as much as you would have to clean it with a spray lining or brush coating. So please, you must insist on the protocols of your lining company and say, guys, may I please get a certificate of your quality control, and on what are you basing your 10-year warranty, or your, I mean, I've seen guys give 20-year warranties. If you're going to give a 20-year warranty, make very sure that you've got a proper anchor tooth and the hygrometry, the moisture content was out, and the guys actually put sensors at the top and the bottom, and they actually measured how much moisture. This little bad boy with an inline heater, so we supply an inline heater, it produces beautiful CFM, and you're going to get the stuff dry quickly. If you're going to do a class 4 fully structural pipe, yes to corrosion protection, yes to ring stiffness, yes to burst failure so it can take bursts, yes to self-supporting because it can span a gap, and yes to hydrophobic. If you're only going to do a semi-structural class 3 pipe, which is what most guys are using, most felt that the people are selling, both our product and our competitors, would be a class 3 pipe. We've got glass liners for a class 4 pipe. So just make sure that when you're offering something, that you must know, is it a class 1, 2, 3, or 4? Now, I want to show you a couple of other awesome uses for the smoke testers. Let's stay on the small diameter and then we'll move to the big bad boy. If I wanted to get a camera up here and around that 90-degree bend, the one way I could do it is you could tie a piece of fishing gut to the head of the camera, and then you can pull back and try and bend your camera. Or you can have what we call is a lateral Y or a T a probe, that, or you could use a tilt and pan camera, but a big heavy tilt and pan head is sometimes awkward to get around these small, very tight 90s. So what we do is we've got the impeller that is reversed, and we vacuum, and we create a vacuum, and we suck from here with massive CFM. And we actually draw a foam pig, and the foam pig is on a, as jy like om lyn na te maak, jy sal verstaan, you will understand that fishing gut is really cool on the foam, and you can vacuum the foam, and you draw the fishing line through the 90 because the vacuum takes it, and then you can pull parachute nylon rope and something much stronger, or you can pull, it's almost like seatbelt material, and the lining guys have always got tons of it. It's a flat strap, and the reason why it almost looks like seatbelt material is it doesn't cut in like a hacksaw blade. If you take a steel rope going around a 90, you're going to start damaging your bend. So the wider seatbelt material gets pulled through, then I could pull a camera through, I could pull a jetter through, I could pull a liner through. So excuse me, The other options for using the blower as a blower or a ventilator is also to get H2S, hydrogen sulfide, or CH4, methane. And let's go to the hoverboard. So when the guys fly in the sky, they've actually got the same engine that they put on the back